Welcome to Top 10 Facts YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to tell you about top 10 unsolved mysteries of the strange universe. Our world is shaped by all sorts of unseen forces that we don't fully understand. So let's take a look at some of the unsolved mysteries that plague the minds of physicists. From dark matter to the multi-universe, it is time to delve into a world in which truth is stranger than fiction. So let's start the video. Number 1. Dark matter. Planets, stars, asteroids, galaxies, the things that we can actually see make up less than 25% of the total universe. Scientists think another 25% is a strange substance called dark matter. We can't see it, we don't understand it, but we are pretty sure it is out there because everything moves to its gravitational tune. Scientists believe that dark matter acts like a spider web, holding fast-moving galaxies together, and there is so much of this stuff that it bends the appearance of space, so that when astronomers observe distant galaxies, they often appear distorted. We have plenty of evidence that dark matter exists, but as for what it is, that remains a mystery. Some think dark matter is composed of an undiscovered particle or particles. Others believe it is an undiscovered property of gravity. Whatever the truth, dark matter is a real puzzle and it is proved hugely tricky to pin down. Number 2. Dark energy. So if dark matter makes up 25% of the universe and normal matter makes up 5%, what about the other 70%? We think that the remainder is entirely dark energy, powerful enough to tear the entire universe asunder. Whilst dark matter appears to mesh galaxies together, dark energy seems to want to push everything apart. We all know that the universe is expanding, but it is expanding more and more quickly than it should be. And scientists think that dark energy is the culprit. But where is dark energy coming from? Some believe that it is produced from collisions between quantum particles, but no one knows for sure. Number 3. Quantum entanglement. Famously dubbed spooky action at a distance by a dubious Albert Einstein, quantum entanglement is the phenomenon by which two particles in totally different parts of the universe can be linked to one another, mirroring the behavior and state of their partner. Quantum entanglement is a bit of a nonsense for classical physics because it breaks some fundamental laws that we previously thought unbreakable. For particles to be connected across such vast distances, they must be sending signals to one another that travel faster than the speed of light, a feat previously considered impossible. What's more, objects are only supposed to be affected by their surroundings. The notion of a particle being affected by something happening on the other side of the universe is just strange. Nonetheless, studies suggest that quantum entanglement does indeed exist, and even though we don't understand it, we could still potentially use it. Because of its spooky characteristics, entanglement could eventually become the bedrock of next generation computing and communication. So watch this space. Number 4. Antimatter. Imagine yourself in opposite land. Black is white, up is down, and matter is antimatter. It sounds crazy, but the subatomic particles that make up everything around us, electrons, protons, and neutrons, all have evil twins. Antimatter particles are the same mass as normal particles but the opposite electric charge, and because of this, antimatter wipes out normal matter on contact. Proof: both are destroyed in an instant. So antimatter has the potential to destroy us and everything we love. But fear not, there is very little antimatter roaming around in the cosmos. What is more, antimatter could even prove useful. When antimatter and matter meet and destroy one another, it releases energy. In PAPAT scanner, anti-electrons are created and their annihilation in the body allows doctors to create sophisticated images. What is more, scientists hope to one day use the energy released by antimatter interactions to power spacecraft. So perhaps antimatter is not quite so evil after all. Number 5. The Fermi paradox. The universe is really big, like really big. In the grand scheme of things, human beings are just small fry, and yet we currently seem to be the only ones at the party. The Fermi paradox refers to the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the apparent lack of evidence that such life exists. We have now identified a handful of potentially habitable Earth-like planets, but we are still yet to see any signs of intelligent life from out there. So why the radio silence? There are numerous theories ranging from the possibility that intelligent life is exceptionally rare or short-lived to the notion that alien species are purposely avoiding detection. Number 6. Black holes. A constant staple of sci-fi thrillers, black holes are violent, vastly destructive and invisible. Black holes are regions of space in which the force of gravity is so powerful that everything around us is drawn in. Not even light can escape, which is why we can't see any of this going on. Experts think there could be up to 100 million black holes in our galaxy alone, and these monsters can grow to become billions of times more massive than the Sun. What is more, at the center of most galaxies, including our own, lurks a supermassive black hole, but we don't know what happens when objects pass through the center. They might become spaghettified, stretched apart into long strings of matter. They could even be transported through a shortcut to a different part of our universe. Number 7. Space roar. In space, no one can hear you scream. Space is a vacuum, so there should not be any noise, and yet you guessed it, there is. The entire universe is alive with sound, and space roar is just not everyday sound. It is actually these odd radio signals that we have detected throughout space. You know radio waves, we use them for communications, TV, cell phones, radios. Well, it looks like space is full of them, kicking out a noise that's loud enough to drown out other signals, which is quite the nuisance for scientists trying to explore the cosmos. So where is the roar coming from? Some think that it is leftover radiation from early stars. Others believe that it is gases swirling around galaxy clusters or else galaxies themselves. But for now, the roaring universe remains another unsolved and noise mystery. Number 8. Cosmic rays. Space can be an intense place, but we are totally shielded down here on Earth. Are not we? About that, cosmic rays are high energy particles that come from outer space and regularly bombard Earth. Generally, these particles are completely harmless. Our atmosphere kindly protects us, but there are some expectations. Up high in the stratosphere, cosmic rays can affect both human beings and electronics. Astronauts and aircraft crew are exposed to higher levels of radiation than the average person because of the presence of cosmic rays, although still not enough to be a major risk. But electronics are the real potential victims here. Very rarely, a cosmic ray particle with enough energy can go straight into an electronic system, causing serious damage. The high energy particles can disrupt electronic data, leading to system crashes, and in an increasingly digital world, that is not good news. We are only just beginning to learn about the potential impact that cosmic rays could have, and the race is on to find a solution. Number 9. The Multiuniverse. Want to feel small? Well, here goes. Humanity is but a tiny speck on a planet within a galaxy that itself makes up just a tiny infinitesimal fraction of the universe. In fact, the universe is so vast, we have explored for less than 0.1% of it. And yet, it is entirely possible that our universe is just of many of others. The multi-universe theory suggests that the cosmos contains multiple universes. Indeed, some scientists believe that there are an infinite number of universes, which means an infinite number of civilizations, histories, and versions of you. However, the multi-universe theory is still highly controversial, and we are not likely to be charting parallel universes anytime soon. Number 10. The Big Crunch. All good things must come to an end, even the universe itself. But how, you ask? Well, there are lots of mind-blowing ideas out there. In the past, the deliciously named Big Crunch suggests a scenario in which the universe expansion, which has been going on since the Big Bang, tapers off an instant, gives way to force of gravity. As a result, everything, planets, galaxies, clusters, is drawn together into single dense point of mass until everything is wiped out. Don't get too worried though, this is all many billions of years away. These days the Big Crunch is by no means the only theory out there concerning our inevitable demise. Other ideas include the Big Freeze, the Big Bounce and the Big Rip. So rest assured, even if we don't know how the universe ends, we know it is going to be a pretty big event. For centuries, human beings have looked up at the stars and contemplated the universe and our place in it. From the dawn of time, we have always wanted to explore and make sense of the world, and yet so many mysteries still remain. But amidst all the lingering uncertainties, one thing is for sure. The universe is so much stranger and more complex than we could ever have imagined. So viewer, this is all from today's video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and kindly don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and also press on the bell icon so that you will receive the notification of our new videos. Thanks for watching.